Bonjour.
No. Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Vinland Saga Season 1, Episode 18. If you want to see my... 18? No. 18 like that. If you want to see my reactions and my thoughts about all of the first episodes of this Season 1, I'm gonna put the link into the eye for the playlist that I made for Vinland Saga, in case you want to watch all of my reaction videos about it into the chronological order. I saw that that's it on YouTube. Fans of Vinland Saga are beginning to discover that I'm reacting to it. So hello guys! Thank you for being there. I hope that you're gonna appreciate this journey with me. I hope that you're gonna have your dose of Vinland Saga, you know, thanks to me, thanks to these videos. It's cool for you to wait for the new season with my videos. I'm glad that I can do that for you. A fair warning before beginning this episode, you know, this video, one thing happened, and I think that it's okay to talk about it because you need to know what is happening outside, you know, of this screen and all. Like, again, we are human people and stuff are happening. And also it can be a good warning for my mood right now and how I can react during this episode. And also because if something is happening right there with my phone during the episode, I'm gonna abandon you. So just a little thing during this intro about the fact that yesterday my external hard drive on which I have all of these videos, you know, I'm working on them and all, collapsed. Like, I don't know how to say it in another way, was not functioning anymore. It provoked a crisis for me. If you don't know it, I'm hypersensitive, I was diagnosed like that. And clearly I don't know how to deal with sudden issues, you know, sudden big issues. Like, I feel directly overwhelmed, sad, mad, ashamed, like I'm lost, I can't concentrate myself, and 5 minutes, it's 3 hours, my mind is spiraling and I'm totally lost and I have only bad thoughts and 100 bad thoughts each second, like it's awful. I had a crisis during the entire day, so really it lasted for a long time and I was totally exhausted and all. Today I'm trying to take things, you know, in a positive way. Repair guys are working on it. Maybe I'm gonna have it back, maybe not. I can't do anything about it, I can just wait. But that's why, you know, if they are calling me during this video right now, you know, just know that I'm gonna give up on you. Like, I'm gonna take the call. And if they are telling me, that's it, it's repaired, you can come back to take it, bye-bye, bye-bye to you. I'm gonna go to have it, and then I'm gonna come back, and then I'm gonna press play and continue the episode, you know, the video and all. Like, I know myself, I'm not gonna be able to focus. Maybe it's not gonna be like that, maybe they're gonna call me to tell me that it's over, it's impossible to repair it, or only to a lab, meaning a lot of time and meaning more than that, like 500 euros that I don't have, let's be honest. Like really, I think that like for everyone during these last days, weeks, months, in France at least, and I think in Europe and maybe all over the world, these last weeks, months are really difficult with the inflation, with, you know, energy prices which are so high now, with really, in France it's really awful. For the last months, everyone is counting, you know, now little money by little money, and it has been weeks that really my only priority is to put stuff into my fridge. Like during the entire winter, I turn my heat on only during 3 days, just to avoid to use more energy than I should, because it's already high, you know, even without using it. So it's to tell you the situation. So clearly I don't have the money that I would need to go, you know, with a lab and all to have all of my files back. So it can be a good news, it can be a bad news. I'm wishing for good news. Positive mind, positive vibes. It's gonna be a good news that gonna come me during this video. Like again, I'm thinking positive, I'm imagining positive stuff already to attract positivity. But see, I have that on mind, so just know that it's your annual reminder to have a backup for all of your things. Like I have a backup for my personal files, and really, like again, I'm doing that regularly. I'm so proud of myself for that, because you have to do backup regularly for your personal stuff, you know, which are the most important in fact. But you have to do it also for your professional stuff. Think about it, have a backup. That's your reminder for you. So that was an information about what is happening outside of the screen, and maybe it's gonna have a consequence also for this video, I don't know, we'll see. That was also your annual reminder. That was also a warning about my mood during these videos, because today, you know, I watched 2 episodes of My Hero Academia, but My Hero Academia, you know, it's fun to watch. It's fun, it's entertaining, it's exciting. Vinland Saga, I love it, but I wouldn't consider it fun. You know, like, I know that these episodes can make me sad, can make me mad, can disturb me, can, you know, make me think about a lot of things, but they are not fun. Like, I wouldn't say that, ooh, I'm gonna have some fun watching them. So, just know that one little bad thing happening during the 2 episodes that I'm gonna watch right now with you, one little bad thing can trigger me as hell, and I can be on the floor crying. Okay? So that's it. That's why also I needed to tell you all of that. Again, for information, for a reminder for you, for a warning for how I can react during this episode. And yes, no matter what, I think that it's great also to tell you how I'm feeling, what's happening with these videos and all, because we are humans, reactors, we are not robots. And again, a reactor who is telling you that he or she has always the same set of mind, you know, before beginning an episode and all, would lie to you. And for sure, the way that I'm gonna watch this episode right now would have been different if nothing happened, you know, yesterday, you know. Like, for sure, I'm gonna be more preoccupied. Like I said, it can be triggering for me, like, easily. And all, if I'm sad into my normal life, for sure I'm not gonna watch an episode the same way than if I would be really glad, if I would have just had a big good news about something earlier, do you understand? That's also a reminder of the fact that we are human, we are not robots, and for sure the way we are feeling, they have an impact on the way that we are watching stuff, we are reacting to it, and it's cool also, no? Because you don't have the same days, all of the days of your life, you know. I wish that for you, I really wish that. Okay, about Vinland Saga, about what is happening right now into Vinland Saga. Thorkell is gonna fight against Thorfinn. That's it, we're gonna have this fight. I don't know what to think about it, like, I love Thorkell a lot, but I know that a duel between these two is gonna end with one of them dying. With the fact that it's Thorfinn, the main character of this anime, I'm like, it can't be Thorfinn, so it's gonna be Thorkell, but Thorkell is cool, it's a good character. And also, you know, that's it, on YouTube you just add the video with Thorkell fighting Thorfinn for the first time, you know, losing his fingers, and you were a few to tell me into the comments, don't you recognize him? He was the guy being with Thors at the beginning of the episode 1. And I said it at multiple occasions during my intros and reviews of these episodes, you know, that I thought that this blonde guy, you know, who was with Thors at the beginning of the episode 1, I thought that it was Floki, and I thought that it could explain the fact that Floki was that mad, you know, at Thors. I thought that that was a story between them, but you told me that no, in fact, it was Thorkell. So it's cool, it's really cool, but it means even more that I don't want for Thorkell to die right now, because I want for him to have the time to talk with Thorfinn about Thors, about what happened when Thors ran away, all of that. Okay, I'm gonna stop this intro right now, let's go for this episode. Remember that if you want to have my Patreon, on which we have 4 episodes of advance, meaning 2 weeks of advance, you have extended reaction part, which are already interesting because I'm not forced to get that much and I'm not playing with opacity. And for big episodes, meaning almost all of the episodes of Vinland Saga, I prefer to put the full reaction part, everything, maybe it's gonna be the case right there. You have these advantages on my Patreon and it's the best way to support me. That's why I'm offering you all of these advantages on my Patreon, to encourage you to join me on it, because it's the best way to support me. Like you understood, I need it, that support, you know. So if you want and if you can, it can be appreciated. Let's go for this episode. No one dying. I'm saying that and at the same time I just said Thorkell is gonna die. Oh, I'm tired. So let's stop this fight. Okay, Thorkell is gonna win this fight, and then you're gonna tell him everything about Thors. None of you is gonna die, that's it, I have hope. Oh, maybe I'm not gonna cry today. Ragnar? Don't be stupid. No tears today, please. I do. If you want to, if you're growing up a little. No! Yes! You taught him how to have a good heart. You're saying that you wish that you could have been his son. I'm sure that he considered you as your son. You know that it's one of the rules. The mentor has to die for the hero to shine on his or her own. It's a case right there. I said no tears! I really thought that I was safe. Really, Mushroom Bjorn is crazy. How? By talking to them? It was also face. What he can do, you know. You're sincere with that?
本当の戦士ってなんだ
To be like Thors.
愛とは何かだと。
Oh, that's a good parallel, you know.
正しく愛を体現できる者はどこにいるのだ。
そこにいますよ。彼は死んでどんな聖者よりも美しくなった。彼はもはや憎むことも奪うこともしません。その肉を獣や虫に惜しみなく与えるでしょう。死は人間を完成させるのです。
No. But again, I understand the parallel. Thorfinn didn't have the time to really meet his father. And for him, he's always gonna be perfect.
まあ気にすんなよ。そんなには期待してなかった。
But right there, priest, you just talked about the circle of life, you know?
ならば親がこう、夫婦が互いを。
差別です。
え？
王にへつらい奴隷に鞭打つことと、対して代わりラグナル殿にとって王子殿下は他の誰よりも大切な人なんです。
Yes.
彼はあなたに対する心弱いを。
For you, it was discrimination because he loved Canute more than all of the other humans of the world? No. I get the message going with it being between choosing to save one guy or an entire group of people, an entire civilization or the entire world. For sure, it would be selfish to choose to save only one person.
この雪が愛なのだ。あの空が、あの太陽が。
Life, everything in life is love for you. You know, I prefer for you to say that life is love than death is love. You know?
神の御業がこんなにも美しいというのに、人間の心には愛がないのか。
私たちがこのような生き物になってしまったのは遠い祖先が神に背き罪を犯したせいだと言われています。
That scene. Got you by surprise.
おい、どこ行った？な、おい、俺って。
You're flying? Who is the bird? Björn! You're a beast. Like really? No, don't kill these two.
決着がついたようです。だが、いけませんな。あの者は正気を失っている。
Calm him, eat.
正気の人間がこの世のどこにいるのだ。皆同じ。皆同じだ。誰もが等しく愛することを知らぬのであろうか。生の意味を知らず、死の意味を知らず。もういい。もううんざりだ。死を得て代わりに失ったもの。
I understand that he thinks like that because he believes into that religion, that God, that sin. It's not my case, and for him to use it to explain everything. Oh, that face can be a meme for so many things, like I can use it as a gift for so many things.
哀れな戦士、最も愛より尊きもの。我々の生は試され、耐え続けるためにのみあるというのか。あなたの与える試練では、この者の魂は救える。
You're asking for your God's help right there. And you know the fact that you're so pure in the face of a beast, good and evil.
あなたが与えてくれるなら、我々の手で再びの楽園を。
like a good thought, you know, but shows, animes, movies, life told me to not trust blindly people who are saying we're gonna build paradise. It's always ends, you know, by you being a dictator. That's your name? Yes, you're finally having a character and giving orders. Yes, meaning that he did have that for nothing. For him, it doesn't mean anything. I appreciate the parallel that they are making between Thorfinn and Canute about all of that death situation, about the fact that we have Thorkell and Thorfinn fighting and they are both talking about Thors, and for sure Thorfinn, you have a lot to learn about your undead, because like I said during the episode, in fact Thorfinn never met his dad. I mean by that when you're a kid you have a certain vision of your parents, and it's by growing up that you're finally meeting them, because you are finally knowing more about them, about their lives, about their past, about their backgrounds, and also about how they are with other people. Like, you're not just considering the love that you have for them as parents and your relationship with them, but you're also considering the relationships that they have with other people and how they're acting with other people, and really everything about them. So in fact, you're meeting your parents really growing up little by little when you're a teenager, when you're an adult. So in fact, yes, Thorfinn never met his dad, and maybe because of that, he only has that image of his dad as someone perfect, and it would be great for him to talk about him with Thorkell to understand that he was not so perfect, like he ran away and everything before that, you know, and it would be cool, it would be great, and that's nice, because learning that we would have that with the first scene, I was like, that's it, this episode is gonna be nice, in fact no one is gonna die, ooh, it's so great. Maybe I'm not gonna cry today, but that was that discussion about death is perfect, you know, like he's making things perfect and all. That's what the priest said. In fact, the situation and what he said, it was more about life is perfect. Everything in life, in this world, is made at the beginning to be perfect like it is. And even if you don't believe in God for this religion or another one, you can consider that things are perfect the way they are just because they exist and are made to be like that, you know, just that idea. So that I can understand it, and I prefer to say stuff like that, you know, life is perfect, then death is perfect. While Thorfinn was opening his eyes maybe a little about it, and also we had that moment with him maybe understanding that the true warrior image that he has on mind, it's his dad. We had also Canute talking with his own dad, having that vision about Ragnar, saying goodbye to him, telling him how much he loves him, how much he would have wanted for Ragnar to be his real dad. Ragnar saying that maybe he could have raised him, you know, in another way that was not how he was supposed to raise him, but at the same time, okay, you didn't make him a warrior, you know, fierceless warrior, but you made him someone with a good heart, so it's also really great. But we had that, so, you know, Thorfinn was remembering his dad, Canute was remembering his dad, and was saying goodbye to his dad, to his mentor, when Thorfinn maybe never really said goodbye to his dad, to his mentor. And Canute, by saying goodbye and by talking after that with the priest, in a way, is saying goodbye and is cutting, you know, that thing between them, being like, okay, Ragnar, you raised me like that, but in fact my entire life was a lie because my vision of the world was not the right one. People are fighting for no reason. They are giving meanings to these fights and to losing their lives and to killing other people, to provoking death. They are giving meanings to all of that that can't be right, that are not okay. He is explaining all of that by his religion, his God, that sin, you know, the apple, all of that. For him, that's the main reason. I don't believe into that. I respect people who are believing into that. I respect Canute for believing into that, and it's explaining everything for him. I think that all religions, you know, have something like that other religions don't like, you know, don't understand and all. You just have to respect that and to respect people who are believing into it and who are finding that logical. What I could have appreciated, you know, about what Canute is taking from that, you know, is learning from that idea, is the fact that they are out of paradise, so they have to build their own paradise, you know, right there, like they have to do things better. That, I could have appreciated it if only I would have never watched, read, you know, a story, a movie, a book, something, and also if I would have never learned that into history with a big H, people who said, I'm gonna build the real paradise, I'm gonna be the one who is gonna make everything right into this world which is not functioning well, if these persons never became dictators after sometimes, you know, because they are not open to other people thinking differently and they are just thinking about their vision of what has to be done for that paradise idea, and even more, you know, when it's about fighting for a religious thing. So that way, you know, seeing Canute having this vision, understanding all of that, explaining it with his religion, I'm like, okay, why not? Deciding that he has to do things differently and better, okay, why not? Him at the end saying that, I'm like, maybe it can be wrong. Him at the end giving orders to people, showing some characters, you know, showing that he's truly there, that he's taking decisions and all, I'm like, that's it? Kid is finally growing up, kid is finally becoming an adult and a future king. It's great, but at the same time I'm like, the fact that it's a religious thing which gave you that strength, and it's that idea which gave you that, you know, thing to continue. I'm like, the dictator path, you know, is really that close from you. Like, right now, Canute, you're in front of two roads. One can make you become a dictator, and one can make you become a good king, you know. But really, it's right now, you know, to take the decision. At least it's gonna be during the future episodes, and it's gonna come really quick for him to take a big decision, which is gonna make him take one or the other road. Do you understand what I mean? So I'm a little more like, I'm waiting. Canute, I'm waiting. Bjorn with the mushrooms, that was insane, and also that was good in that moment. Him facing Canute, Canute who had that enlightenment, you know, moment, who was totally focused on his face, on life, on everything, you know, was showing like he was pure, you know, during that moment and all, in face of someone who just killed a lot of people, who went crazy and mad, who was ready to kill him. It was really like good facing evil, and by praying, by calling his god, Canute thinks that he managed to calm Bjorn. Is it truly the case? I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think that no matter what, you know, for the timing situation, it was also the moment for Bjorn to calm himself, also, you know, to surprise him and to touch him during that moment. Maybe it helped him also to reconnect with himself. Do you understand what I mean? I'm not sure, you know, of the religious aspect right there. But for Canute, it meant that, and no matter what, this scene was written to mean that, to show us that. I hope that the writers, you know, they are gonna continue to do stuff like they did for this episode, to use the religion as an explanation and as something important for Canute, for his character, for the development of his character. But I hope that they're not gonna begin to use it for the entire story, you know, and to make it the right thing to follow. Do you understand what I mean? Like, I hope that at some point this anime is not gonna become a religious anime. Do you understand what I mean? I don't think that it's gonna be the case, but I just wanted to say that, you know, to finish this review, that it can be a little fear that viewers can have after watching this episode. It's not a fear that I have. I think that they are clever, and they proved before that they are clever to not do that, and that it's not the message of this anime. But really, it was so important for Canute, for him switching like that so quickly, that maybe some viewers can have that fear. Okay, I'm gonna close right now this review. I'm gonna watch one more episode today. It's all for you for this video, and it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Great.